Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 67 of Impact Makers. So, Dustin, I wanted to talk a little bit about how our calendar shakes out a little bit, and I think it's going to turn into, something that our clients, the CPA firms, should think about. And when it comes to the client or calendar, I should say, there's an interesting thing that happens during the year. There's certain times where our clients don't really want us helping them. I'm not sure why. I think it's around, March 15th, April 15th, September 15th, October 15th, and we just got past October 15th. For some reason, they don't really want help during their busiest times. I
Well,
guess that
they
makes
want they
sense.
want help. They just don't want to see us with a project team going at that time, right?
That is true.
They
That
want
is
the
true.
coaching.
Yep, they need all hands on deck, right, to get the work done. So there's work that we do to fill that in. I mean, there's some of the times is kind of when we get our breaks and we can, take our vacations and take care of family stuff and, just re-energize ourselves for our client work. But then there's also some additional work that we do outside of the CPA firms. And that is something that I think we should mention. So I'll turn the floor over to you. But then I also, we talk many times, we wonder why more firms don't do what we do. So let's talk about that a little bit. What were we doing a few weeks back? You had that post where we had Taylor, your daughter, with us. So she came out to shadow us and see what it was that we did, and she helped us take some notes, and she was really helpful, and I think she had some insights to it. But what is it that we were doing?
Yeah, so we were doing a visioning day with a manufacturing client. So, like you said, most of our year is spent in the CPA profession. 95% of our um, time these days. It used, back in the day when I first started consulting, it was probably more evenly spread, but now it's probably 90-95% of our work is with CPA firms, and then 10% or so is outside of the CPA profession. And that real, like you said, one of the things that it sticks out to me that rejuvenates us and also gives us different perspective too, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because you can learn a lot by looking outside of your industry to bring back inside. But ultimately, what we're doing is visioning and strategic planning, and having a visioning day, then following up with developing strategic action plans to make progress toward that 3-year vision. 1 year down to 90-day tactics, et cetera. So it's not rocket science, but as you said, we've talked for a while now that while we love doing that, and we plan on continue doing that for a select group of clients. It's a huge opportunity that is being missed right now by the CPA profession. That is an easy entry into advisory. Your clients, especially some of your mid-sized and larger organizations. It to facilitate a vision session and to facilitate the development of strategic action plans to follow through on that vision. As I said before, it's not rocket science, um, and it's something that CPA firms are prime, and whether it's a manager, whether it's a partner,
yep.
they're in a prime position to deliver that service, and that's a nice way to get into more advisory and consulting work.
Yeah, so we'll unpack our approach a little bit more in a future episode, because we just we want to keep this short. But we do want to empower our clients to consider how is it that they're going to jump into advisory work. We think in the work that we've done, we think it's two things. It's that vision day. Have them craft out what they see on the horizon. Don't give your opinions. Just let them talk. We use sticky notes, goes up on the wall, right? And then the other component we follow up with them on is, well, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do in the next 90 days? What's your goal to be in a year? What's the strategic action plan? So like I said, we'll talk about more of this later, but as all of us get past October 15th and our CPA firm clients, start figuring out, okay, what is it that we're going to do for the upcoming year? What can we do with our clients right now? We want them to think about, how could they help them with strategic planning and visioning.
Yep. Great opportunities.